Baby, I'm gonna teach you what love's all about tonight. Trust me, honey, everything gonna be alright. Just to do like I do, there ain't nothing to it. Listen to me, baby, anybody can do it. All you gotta do is just let yourself go. Now don't be afraid, just relax, take it real slow. Cool it, baby, you ain't got no place to go. Not with that rain. Just wrap your arms around me, real tight. Enjoy yourself, baby, don't fight. All you gotta do is just let yourself go. I said, let yourself go out. I said, let yourself go out. Let it go. I said, let yourself go out. Let it go. All you gotta do is just let yourself go. Friday night in Florida. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. How are you? Some of you, I know, are running on fumes on this Friday night, and others have just re-energized with a nap. And then there's all of us who we have a sign backstage that actually says what day it is. Just when we walk by it, we oh yeah, Friday. Okay, got it. We used to have one of where we were, but we figured that part out. It's just the day of the week. My name is Tupelo Tom Brown. I'm from a little town about 9 hours and 58 minutes up the road called Tupelo, Mississippi. I am the second most famous person you will ever meet from Tupelo, Mississippi. The sign will never say, hometown of Tom Brown. I should have told them I was from Saltillo, which is this little town right next to Tupelo. But it's great to have you here. We've been here, and I've been hosting events at Graceland for 20 plus years, and I'm on the radio in Tupelo, and I, supposedly have a real job on the radio. I moved back home to Tupelo a few years ago after being in broadcasting around the country, but I work for my old college roommate, and anytime I say that Cote has called and I've got to go host a festival, I just remind him of those photos from freshman year, and I get the time off. It's amazing. So I suggest you work for one of your old college roommates if you have the opportunity. I am so excited to be here. I get to come out and set the stage, and tonight is one of those cool theme shows that Cote puts together. I mean, last night with the studio night with Stax and Son. How many people were here for that last night? And one thing I have not been doing, and I meant to do it because the guys in the back love to know this, how many of you are at your first Elvis festival ever? Just give us a yell. We can't see your hands. Yell and scream. All right. If anything happens to them, CPR, just CPR. They don't know what they're in for tonight. Tonight is called Las Vegas with Elvis. Now, everybody knows about Elvis in Vegas, right? In the 70s at the International, then the Hilton Hotel. But very few people, especially new fans, realize that Elvis played Las Vegas in 1956. He played a hotel, the New Frontier Hotel, and he played with Shecky Green, a stand-up comic, and Freddie Martin and his orchestra, who did big band music like Glenn Miller and Elvis. In the casino, it was 21 years or older, so Elvis's fans couldn't even come to the hotel to see him at the casino in the showroom. He did 2 shows a night for 2 weeks, and everybody considered that engagement to be a failure. But actually it wasn't. The reviews were horrible, but it showed Elvis to the business world of Hollywood and showbiz, that he was transitioning from being an act that went around doing multiple shows in the South and around the country, and he had just signed his new Paramount studio contract to do Love Me Tender, and Heartbreak Hotel was about to come out on the radio and change everything. So that 2 weeks was important for Elvis. Now, one of the things that Elvis did while he was there was he got to go around and see other shows. He got to see other entertainers. And one of the shows he saw was Freddie Bell and the Bell Boys. And they were a doo-wop, kind of an R&B group. And they did a cleaned-up version of Big Mama Thornton's Hound Dog. And that's where Elvis heard that song for the first time. And he recorded it a couple of weeks after he got out of Vegas. If it hadn't been for that 2 weeks in Vegas, Elvis would have never recorded Hound Dog. He wouldn't have heard Freddie Bell's version. So we get that out of that. He was billed as the atomic-powered singer. And get this, he only did 4 songs in Vegas. 2 shows a night, 8 p.m. and midnight. But he only did 4 songs. The first night, he closed the show. After that, he opened it because the crowd really didn't know what to make of him, and they wanted him out of the way quickly. But after 2 weeks, Elvis went to Hollywood, shot Love Me Tender, Heartbreak Hotel came out, and it wouldn't be until 1969 when Elvis went back to Vegas, and we're going to see that later tonight. But right now, it's time for us to go back to April and May of 1956, when a young 21-year-old Elvis came out on stage with Scotty and Bill and DJ and did 4 songs. But tonight, our singer, our Elvis tribute artist, he's gonna do a few more, because we figured y'all came out for this, and we don't have Shecky Green and Freddie Martin and his orchestra, so we're gonna have to fill a little time. So we're going to Vegas in 1956 with Emilio, Santoro.
Who's ready to rock and roll me, y'all? Yeah. Well, bedhand, I want to see your face and hang. Well, the bedhand, I want to see your face and hang. Well, get in the kitchen, make some noise with the pots of pan. Well, I believe it's on the soul of the devil in the nine hole. Well, I believe it's on the soul of the devil in the nine hole. The faster my mud, oh, you know what to do, come on. Well, say, shake, around and roll. Say, shake, around and roll. Shake, around and roll. Say, shake, around and roll. When you want to do it right, it's all let's shake it. In the seafood store. I like a white cat peeping in the seafood store. I can look at you all day, you ain't no time no more. When you win, who says the sun comes shining through? When you win, who says the sun comes shining through? Oh, believe me, I don't know what to do for you. Let's go, man. Well, I say shake around the road. Say shake around and roll. Say shake around and roll. Shake around and roll. Well, you won't do nothing for all this shaking. I mean, on the hill, way down underneath. I mean, you know the hill, right down underneath. You made me roll my eyes and then you made me, oh, let's flip off and fly, man. Well, I said flip, flop and fly. Don't care if I die. Flip, flop and fly. Don't care if I die. Don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye. Thank you. We're going to take you to a song that I love to sing, and a song I hope you love to listen to. Let's go to Ready Teddy. I got a frog in my throat. Ready, set, go, man, go. I got a girl that I love, so I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Going down to the corner, pick up my sweet pie. To the rock and roll, baby, I blow my mind. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Got the flat car cast and a doggy dog. I head to the gym to the sock hawk ball. The dog really jumping, the cats go wide. The music really set my crazy side. I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. And a doggy dog. I head to the gym to the sock hop ball. The dog really jumping, the cats go white. The music really set my crazy last time. Ready, 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 I'm ready. Ready, ready, I'm ready. Ready, 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 I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Gonna pick on my shoes, roll on my face. He's gonna rock and roll, baby, pull on the seams. It's over to the left, it's over to the right. Rock and roll to the left. Ready, ready, I'm ready. Ready, ready, I'm ready. Ready, ready, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Thank you very much, everyone. Everyone get up for my good friend Braxton Sykes. We're going to slow down for this next song. A beautiful love song, a beautiful ballad. Cause I Was the One. I was a woman who taught her to kiss the way that she kisses you now. And you know the way she touches your cheek. Well, I taught her how. I was a woman who taught her to cry when she wants you under her spell. The sight of the tears, the eyes you had in your mind, I taught her so well. Then one day I had my love as perfect as could be. You know, she lied, she cried, and it was all for me. I never know who taught her to lie, but now that it's over and done, and who'll listen when she broke my heart? I was the one. One day I had my love as perfect as could be. You know, she lived, she loved, she lied, she cried, and it was all for me. I never know who taught her to lie, but now that it's over and done, and who'll listen when she broke my leg? I was the one. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Jack. We're going to do a song right now. We're going to speed up a little for you now. The song goes something like this. When you look into my eyes, I sit there like I was hypnotized. You send a feeling through my spine, feeling warm. Happy birthday, honey. Paralyzed. When we kissed, what a thrill. You held my hand, and baby, what a chill. I felt like wrapping you real tight, squeezing, squeezing over my body. All I can do is stand there, paralyzed. Oh yeah, lucky me, I'm singing every day. Ooh, ever since the day you came my way. Ooh, it make my life for me just one day. Happy game, well I'm gay every morning. You remember that wonderful time when I held your hand and wanted you to be mine. In the final picture you said I do, I can't say the word for thinking of you. All I can do is stand there, paralyzed. Oh yeah, lucky me, I'm singing every day. Ooh, ever since the day you came my way. So one day, happy game. You remember that wonderful time when I held your hand and wanted you to be mine. In front of the preacher you said I do. Thinking of you, all I can do is stand there, paralyzed. All I can do is stand there. Keep it going, boys. All I could do is stand there, paralyzed. All I could do is stand there, paralyzed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get real fun with this one. This is a song in the key of C. Am I out? Am I right? Thank you, Radney. Good up for Radney, everyone. He doesn't enjoy the ladies screaming from it, too, does he? Maybe a bit too much. Calm down, boy. Someone put him on a leash. We're going to do a song that goes something like this. I'm gonna say, Lady Mary, back to John. He claimed he got the music, but he had much fun, oh, baby. She got everything that Uncle John needs, oh baby, hey, oh baby, ooh baby, having this on for tonight. Well, I saw Uncle John, we were going high side, saw Mary coming and he got back in the alley, oh baby, yeah, oh baby, ooh hey baby, having me get ready to play. Since I got everything that Uncle John needed, oh baby. Yeah, oh baby. Oh, hey baby. I'll play those keys, boy. Well, I saw Uncle John with both hands sang. He saw Mary come out and he got back in the do it. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Let's have some fun one more time, man. Go! Well, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Have some fun tonight. Everything's alright. Have some fun. Have some fun tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Should we slow down just for one song? This is a beautiful song, beautiful lyrics. Good, I want you, I need you, I club you. Hold me close, hold me tight, make me thrill with delight. Let me know where I stand from the start. I want you, I need you, I love you with all my heart. Every time that we're near, all my cares disappear. Darling, you're all that I'm living for. I want you, I need you, I love you more and more. Well, I thought I could live without romance until you came to me. But now I know that I will go on loving you eternally. Oh, to please be my home, never leave me alone, 'cause I die every time we're apart. I want you, I need you, I love you more and more. Well, I thought I could live without romance until you came to me. But now I know that I will go on loving you eternally. Oh, to please be my home, never leave me alone, 'cause I die every time we're apart. I need you, I want you, I love you with all my heart. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. Can I just say this is going to be my last song of the festival, but I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to Cote Deonath, Alex Mitchell, all the team here at EDA Festivals for allowing me to be with you guys this weekend. Even better, I got two more. So Cody, Alex, I didn't really mean that. Let's give a round of applause to the whole staff and everything for this whole week. What about this band as well? I want to say quartet, but I don't know the word for 5 people. One plus quartet, everyone. We've got 2 more songs, so we're going to carry on with this song, Mess of the Blues. I just got your letter, baby, but too bad you can't come home. I swear I'm going crazy, and I'm sitting here all since you've gone, my God, mess of the blues. Come here, Steve. I ain't slept a wink since Sunday. I ain't need a thing all day. And every day is just, I'm coming over to you, honey. Well, since you've been away, since you've gone, I got a mess of the blues. Oops, there goes a teardrop rolling down my face. If you cry when you're in love, it's all ain't no disgrace. I gotta get myself together. Somebody help this old boy out. No, it's this Monday. I ain't leave my blues away. Since you've gone, I got a mess of the blues. Let's go, man. Oops, there goes a teardrop rolling down my face. And if you cry when you're in love, so ain't no disgrace. Get myself together. Honey, Ben Thompson. I ain't need a thing all day. Since you've gone, I got a mess of the blues. Take it on, guys. You're gone, I got a mess of the blues. Do you reckon you could do that for me? Sing it with me. You gone. Come on, I want everyone in here singing with me. You ready? The sins of you. Keep it down one more time. Go there. The sins of you gone, my God. Hands on the blue. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, this is going to be my last song now. This is a song that Elvis sung in the Milton Berle show, wearing this outfit, I hope. It was in black and white, so I'm not 100% sure. You guys probably know what it is. It goes something like this. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah. Crying all the time. Come on. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah. Let's party. Crying all the time. Yeah, you ain't never tolerated. You ain't no friend. We said you was high class. Well, after this a lie. You said you was high class. Crying all the time. Well, you ain't never tolerated. You ain't no friend. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah. Crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah. Crying all the time. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't gonna play a song, Cliff. It's a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah. Crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah. Crying all the time. Play it one more time, man. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend. You could do a lot better than that. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a dog crying all the time. Yeah. You ain't dog, hound dog crying all the time. Oh, yeah. Well, you never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend. Stay on now. You ain't nothing but hound dog crying all the time. Yeah. You ain't nothing but hound dog crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you again very soon. You ain't no friend of mine.
Emilio, Santoro. Emilio, Santoro. Oh. And that bombed in Vegas in '56. People were just not ready for that, were they? The atomic-powered singer. But after Hound Dog came out, oh my gosh, the career started. He went on to Hollywood to shoot Love Me Tender and all the movies. And then the Army happened and he went away, but he stayed on the charts. And then he came back and the movies came in the 60s. And the movies came in the 60s. And the movies came in the 60s. And every holiday we went to the movie theater to see Elvis. And by 1968, they weren't making as much money as they used to. So they got the idea to do a TV special, December 3rd on a Tuesday night, with Anne Margaret on the cover of TV Guide. Elvis appeared on NBC. Singer presents Elvis. We call it the comeback special, but we know he didn't go anywhere. But the rest of the world said, wow, Elvis was back. That was December of '68. January of '69, a few weeks later, Elvis goes to American Sound, records Suspicious Minds, Don't Cry Daddy, In the Ghetto, Kentucky Rain, in January of '69. In the summer of '69, a brand new hotel opened off the Strip. They told Kirk Kerkorian that hotel will bomb. It's not on the main drag. And it also had a 2,000-seat theater. They said, you'll never fill that theater. People are not going to come off the Strip and go to see 2,000 people to see somebody. And he signed Elvis to open the International Hotel. Colonel had Elvis sign the contract, and as soon as Elvis signed the contract, Colonel said, yeah, about that opening thing. My boy's not going to open a new building. You need to work the bugs out first. So for a week before Elvis opened, someone else opened that showroom. They had sound problems, they had lighting problems, they had kitchen problems bringing food out during the show. Barbra Streisand wasn't happy, but Colonel Parker and Elvis was, because Barbra Streisand was the one who opened that theater. But then, in July, on the 31st, Elvis walked out on that stage in Las Vegas. Imagine what must have been going through his mind. You know, the last time I was here, they hated me. The next day, when the newspapers came out, they loved him. And he stayed in Vegas almost till the very end. You could always schedule a trip to Vegas to see Elvis during those years of the 70s. He raised the water of that town for all the hotels, all the rooms booked up, all the shows sold out because Elvis was in town, usually for 30 days, 2 to 3 shows a night straight, no nights off. We're going to go back to the summer of 1969 when Elvis opened the International Hotel showroom. He was still finding himself on stage. The jumpsuits weren't there yet. 2001 wasn't there yet. He was still figuring out what to do on stage, figuring out the moves and the sound. But he put a band together led by James Burton that was there till the very end. These guys have studied the band. We've got Carolina as a quartet, or, well, more than a quartet, plus one. We've got our singers. We're going to recreate as best we can what it was like being in Vegas, except for the losing money part. It's going to be exactly like here at the International Showroom. And to bring this to life, it's the summer of 1969. You're at the International, and Ben Thompson is bringing it to you. Vegas style, baby.
What's on my soul, what's wrong with me? I said I met you like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say a man didn't know when I should burn. I'm all shook up, yeah. Oh, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think I never have? So you look at me, I'm all shook up, yeah. Oh, bleed on last no what's on my mind. I'm a little bit chum, but I've been a man. When I wake up, I love it. My heart, it's getting me to give it a touch of a heart. Oh, well, I feel like I live so like a volcano inside. I'm proud to say this in my buttercup. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Oh, bleed on last no what's on my mind. I'm a little bit chum, but I've been a man. When I wake up, I love it. Get a minute down the touch of a heart, I will let you like I live so like a volcano on the side. I'm proud to say this in my buttercup. I'm all shook up, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm all shook up. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the Big Freaky International in Florida. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and sing all the songs you want to hear. We'll be here until Monday, all right? But we hope you enjoy yourselves, and this is one that just came out. It goes like this. How many girls choose cotton swirls when they could have satins or lace and stand by her man, let the ones let him say touch her face. Not once have I seen your blue eyes filled with envy. Are you straying from the one that you love? Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Love is a stranger, your hearts are in danger. Smooth streets they will go. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Down through the years, we had hard times and tears, but they all helped our love grow. And we'll stay together no matter how strong the wind blows. Not once have I seen your blue eyes filled with envy. Are you straying from the one that you love? Oh, true love travels on a road. Oh, 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 true love travels on a road. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're a beautiful audience. Thank you. And you gotta get the motor running, you know. Can I do that? I don't know. It's on film anyway. All right, well, can I get a key, please? Can I get a different one? Don't. Since my baby left, I'll find a place to dwell. It's at the end of a lonely street, Heartbreak Hotel. I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Well, it's always time. You still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry away. I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Well, the bellhop's tears keep on. The dress class dressed in black. They build so lonely street, they'll never recover no matter what happens. I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Lay on, son. Help, help. You gotta tell the tale. Just take a walk down lonely street. I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're a beautiful audience. And I'd like to do a song for you now that I don't get to do too often, but as soon as we do it, you're going to want to join in with us. So let's have some fun. Take it away, guys. Are you ready? As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love. Why our hearts were young. And as I still walk by, I think of the times we had together. Why our hearts were young. Come on! I'm walking in the rain. You walking, I feel the pain. Wishing you were by me. But doing this misery that I wonder, sing. Give it up for Cliff Wright, everyone, come on. I'm a walking in the rain. In the morning I'm feeling pain, wishing you were here by me, but doing this misery, and I wonder, sing.
I wonder
Why?
why.
She ran away, and I wonder where she will stay. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say how beautiful it is for an incredible quartet to be up here with us. Give them all a round of applause. All five of them. We'd like to do a message song for tonight. You don't know what it's going to be yet. Thank you. We'd like to do this one. It goes like this. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Oh, baby, don't you understand? The child is a heaven hand, 'cause he ain't gonna be any other man's gonna do. Baby, look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way as the world turns? I saw a hungry little boy with a runny nose, blazing the street as a cold wind blows in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And his hunger burns. And so he starts to roll, shakes hand in hand, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. And then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far as the young man dies. A caregiver's hand and a young man lays down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And his mama cries.
In the ghetto.
'Cause if there's one thing she don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. And his mama cries.
In the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I hope you don't mind. I thought I'd take it a bit easier tonight. I'm just messing with y'all. Just standing there shaking all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, we like to go crazy with this one. I hope you like it. Take it away. Hell, baby! Oh, my baby, don't stand no cheating now, my baby. Yeah, my baby, don't stand no cheating now, my baby. Yeah, my baby, don't stand no cheating. She don't, cause she's my baby. I know she loves me, my baby. Yeah, my baby. I know she loves me, my baby. Yeah, my baby, I know she loves me, my I should have vibrate. I don't should have vibrate.
Come back next year. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do a new one, but an old one, but a middle one. Or whatever it's going to come out as, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, hope you like this one. It's a new one for me. And it goes like this. Now after loving you, what else is there to do? Oh, for honey, all the rest, they're gonna just have to be second best. Oh, I'll know I'll go through life comparing her to you. Oh, honey, I'm no good. I'm no good to anyone. You have to love you. Your precious love cannot be erased. Yeah, you're not another woman with a pretty face. And your memory, you know it will remain. It cannot be erased. Other loves may come along, they can't live up to you. 'Cause I'm no good to anyone. I'll have to love you. Your precious love cannot be erased. Yeah, you're not another woman with a pretty face. And your memory will remain. And it cannot be erased. Oh, now after loving you, what else is there to do? Oh, honey, I'm no good to anyone. Yeah, to love. Go again, come on! Your precious love cannot be erased. Yeah, there's not another woman with a pretty face. You know your memory will remain. It cannot be erased. Now after loving you, what else is there to do? Oh, honey, I'm good to anyone. Oh, after loving you, I said I'm good to anyone.
out of love you. I said I'm gonna do what I want after love you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here you go, honey bun. I'm sorry it's soaking wet. I'm sorry, honey. Just so you know, I got the flu and everything, too. So. Ladies and gentlemen, I got one more song for you. Man, I love you. But are you having fun this weekend? Just a shout out to ETA festivals and everything they're doing. Come on, give us some love. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to finish off with this one. And I'll be honest with y'all, I can't stop loving it. I'll be honest with you. And I'm not just ready just yet. Let's go one more time, man. That was great. It was just, whoop, whoop. It was just, play it one time, man. Well, I can't stop loving you. I should have made up my mind. Oh, yes, I did. To live in memory. I'm such a lonely. Yeah, I can't stop wanting you. I said it's useless to say. Oh, yes, I do. So high. Yours live my life in those arms. Oh, those happy hours. Yeah, we once knew. They're so long ago. So long ago. Oh, they say that now it heals a broken heart. Oh, yeah, they know the time has spent since we've been apart. And I can't stop loving you. I'm made up my mind. Oh, yes, I do. I do live in memory. All just long. And I can't stop wanting you. I said it's easy to say. Oh, yes, I do. So I just live my life. It leaves the answer. Yes, sir. Thompson. Before that, Emilio Santoro.
I was just realizing, I think my house is doing pretty well tonight. I'm rooming with Ben and Emilio. Our house is rocking tonight. Oh, man. We're going to take about a 15, 20-minute intermission, and we're going to come back, and we're going to see the boss. Not Bruce Springsteen. Cote Deonath is going to take us to Summerfest in Vegas in 1972. And also, just a quick reminder, you might use some of your time here. Pass renewal forms are due by Sunday, those of you who want to renew your pass and get your seat. Next year, we're going to be back here at the Citrus Auditorium, and we have new dates for next year. We've moved it into July because we'd like it to be hotter. It's going to be July 17th through the 21st, and I'm really hoping there's more storms late in July like that. So it's going to be July 17th through the 21st. Back here at the Citrus Auditorium. If anyone sees any citrus, please let me know. I've been coming here for years. I've still yet to see any citrus in this place. We'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes. Listen, honestly, it's going to be 20, okay? Come here. We've been to Vegas in '56. We've been to Vegas in 1969. It's time now to go to Vegas in 1972. By this time, the International Hotel is now the Hilton Hotel, but the showroom is still the same, and Elvis Presley has sold out every show he has done at that venue, actually through 1976 when he last performed there. Every show at the International Hilton Hotel sold out. Elvis came to Vegas twice a year. He would do 30 days. In February, he would come, and he would come in the summer. And the summer engagement got a name added to it in 1971. They started calling it Summer Festival because when Elvis came to town, like I said earlier, the water rose for all the boats. All the hotels sold out, all the shows sold out because people came in town to see Elvis 2 shows a night. So we're going to recreate that second year of Summer Festival. Cody loves this so much, he named his entire festival after that. Yes. So, welcome to Summer Festival at Summer Festival. Let's go to Vegas 1972 with Cote Deonath.
Yeah! Tootsie Rock, 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 Tootsie Rock.
I said see, Tootsie Rock. I said see, Tootsie Rock. Thank you very much. Well, 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 well.
What are you looking at, Georgia? What are you looking at?
Well, 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 well. Well, well, well. Man, that's some indigestion you have. Good Lord. Well, well, well. Well, I say, got a woman way across town, good to me. Oh, yeah. Well, I say, got a woman way across town, she's good to me. Oh, yeah. Well, she's my baby, I'm your man. I got a woman way across town, good to me. Oh, yeah. She said, I love me. Early in the morning, just for me. Oh, yeah. Said I love me. Early in the morning, just for me. Oh, yeah. She's my baby. I'm yours. I got a woman way across town, good to me. Oh, yeah. She said I love me. Day and night, no running enough of sin. Oh, she's me running, no running in the street. Leave me alone. Knows a woman great.
Right there.
I said, no, I got a woman.
I got one. Way across town.
Good to me.
Good to me. Oh, yeah. I got one. Way across town. Good to me. Oh, yeah.
She's my baby.
She's alright.
I got a woman over township. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It was a me who changed with you, and now you're gone away. Don't you know that now you're gone? I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close to her. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me. I can't have to love you, but believe me, I'll never. Left alone, just a memory. Life seems dim and so real. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left. You don't have to say you love me, just be close to her. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh, believe me, oh, you don't have to say you love me, just be close to her. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me, oh, believe me. Much. Thank you. Good Lord, honey. How y'all doing? I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna get a concussion before the night's over. Smacking me in the face. It's heavy. It's really heavy. It's real plastic. What are you poking your head out back there for, boy? He's just everywhere, and red shirt. Are you guys having a good time tonight? Are you guys having a good weekend? I love you guys. And I want to do this next song, but I want to get wild on it, okay? And I know you ain't gonna have a problem with that, baby. I need you to get more wild, okay? Easy, be still, no. But I'm going to turn around, and when I turn back around, I want you guys to just stand up, go crazy, and sing this song at the top of your lungs, okay? But only when I turn back around. Okay? So it's key, and no cheating, okay? You can't cheat. Because I'll be watching. There's screens everywhere, if you can't tell. I have eyes in the back of my head. Okay, let's do it. Never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, 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 There's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach out for you. Oh, girl, you're starting to criticize every little thing that I do. It makes me just feel like crying, baby. What? 'Cause baby, something you lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh, summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me. Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you.
That's how much I love you. That's
My
how
grandmother,
much
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love you, sweet baby.
Hey, you. I love you, grandma. Love you like I used to do.
That's how much I love you.
Lord help
That's
me.
how much I love you, sweet baby.
We had love,
Love, love.
love you don't find every day.
Oh no, you don't find it every day now.
Now don't,
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 don't take it away.
don't let it slip away now, baby. That love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling.
Bring back that love and feeling.
Now it's gone, gone, gone.
I can't go on. Oh,
Bring back that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling.
I can't do that anymore. How y'all feeling? These things are tight. Good Lord, baby. There's a lot of smoke, man. Good Lord. What'd you light on fire? Okay. I guess I'm ready as I'll ever be. Oh, yeah. Down in Louisiana, where the alligator goes away. There's a little girl that I swear to the world, where the alligators look. Shell out at it. Come here, Rich. Train razor told me, good job, baby. Every day before summertime, we go down by the track. Here comes Nestle salad. Carry it home, man. Shell it at it. There's something different.
Her daddy was a lizard in Oak County. Under the fifth floor, I said, a watermelon that I'm on. Shell it, Daddy. Got to do it. Everybody said it was all the same. Because I'm do the chicken bone. Chicken bone, chicken bone. Chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone. Chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone, chicken bone. 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 Chicken great, baby. I ain't 18 anymore, that's for sure. Suck a little boom, shut a boom. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum, chicka bum chicka bum. Chicka bum 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 bum. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And with the good, out with the bad. Keep my string up. Woo! Okay. I'll make sure they're still attached to my body, okay? Please, for the love of God, please tell me we have this little song. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done that song. Okay. No. No, one more time, honey. I want to do this next song. It's the title song of Elvis's first movie. And it's called Old MacDonald Had a Farm. That's not what it is. The jokes get worse as the show goes on, so be prepared. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. It's called Love Me Tender. We'd like to do it for you today. Love me tender, love me true. Tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, tell me you're mine. I'll be yours for all the years, for the end of time. Thank you, baby. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, tell me you're mine. I'll be yours, I love you all the years till the love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. Keep it going, keep it going. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. Just play a little bit. I'll be back in a minute. Almost as shiny as me, baby, and I always will. Keep it playing. Look at you, brother. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. Jagged. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Thank you. All right, Cliffy. Give me the chord whenever you're ready. I don't have any belt to hold on to anymore, but you know, I'll make pretend. And you know, you got to get in the stance for the position, because if you don't, you're going to strip your gears. And I heard that, honey. I have really good hearing, honey. I heard you all the way in the back row. How y'all doing there in the back? 2 people, that was great. I said, how y'all doing in the back? Jack, you're in the front. How we doing in the front, baby?
Are you going to let them talk to you that way back there? How we doing in the back? One more time. How we doing in the front? How we doing all together, baby? Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music. Say the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, never gonna lose it. I can't refuse it. Well, I've never been to England, no, but I kinda like the Beatles. So I headed for Las Vegas. So I made it out to Needles, Chicago, I got to feel it, must be near it, Lord. Feels so good, yeah, it feels so good. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Well, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. And Oklahoma, Arizona, what does it matter? But what does it matter? Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. Well, the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. No, they don't abuse it, never gonna lose it. I can't refuse it. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Well, they tell me I was born there, but I really don't remember. And Oklahoma, Arizona, doesn't matter. What does it matter? And Oklahoma, Arizona, what does it matter? What does it matter? I'm Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I want you to stay on that slide, Paula, that we just had it on. That one was pretty. I like that slide. Okay, for the next song, keep that one up. I like that. How many people have seen Elvis on tour, ladies and gentlemen? The man was wild. He was a wild child then. And I want to do this next song for you, ladies and gentlemen, and it's called My Way. Now the end is near, so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of all which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every byway, all and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, saw through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. Oh, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times I should do when I read all. My share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing. I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, or more, much more than this. I did it my way. Who said the word he truly feared, and not the word of water needs. A record show I took the blow. Thank you very much. You guys are fantastic, honey. We have a very many special guests with us for the rest of the weekend. I'm proud to say for the rest of the weekend. Carolina, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Are they not phenomenal? You better make a lot more noise than that for them, ladies and gentlemen. I want to showcase their amazing harmonies and their amazing voices and talent. And Elvis used to have the Stamps and the Imperials sing different songs, mainly the Stamps in his shows, ladies and gentlemen. And they did this one back in 1972 at the International, at the Summer Festival, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like for you guys to hear it tonight. It's called Walk That Lonesome Road.
That lonely and o'er the mountains high. If I stumble, if I falter,
the Lord will be my
This is my feature, boy. I've got to walk, that lonesome road. I've got to walk, 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 that lonesome road.
Walk that lonesome road.
Give them another round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. Good grief, man. Felt like I was in Vegas for a second. Watching the stamps, man. Good Lord. Oh, my Lord. It's been a good Summerfest so far. All right. Yeah, one night with you is what I'm praying for. The things that we took for granted will make the earth stand still. Just call my name. Sweet Helen hand, oh, my love is strong and high. Always live very quiet life. Oh, I never did no wrong. Now I know a very quiet life. I've been too long, one night with you. Thank you. All right. How many armed forces, firefighters, police officers, doctors, Coast Guard, EMTs, ladies and gentlemen, how many of them do we have in the audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Can you please stand up? Please. Good Lord, we got a packed house tonight, don't we, baby? Please stay standing, ladies and gentlemen, and look around the room. Without these people, we wouldn't live in the greatest country known to man, and that is the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen. Through thick and thin, we are one, and at the end of the day, we are one. And we love each other. So I'd like to do this song for all of you. And Elvis did it back in the 1970s, and it was a medley, and it's called the American Trilogy. Oh, I wish I was in Atlantic Cotton. Old times are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland. Sing it, y'all.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie.
Dixieland. I was born early morn, one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. He's through there marching. Oh, so hush, little baby, don't you cry, don't cry. You know your daddy bound to die. Lord, all my trials will soon be over. God bless you. God bless Elvis Presley. And God bless the United States of America, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. That was from Michael Culliper. because I love you too much. We love you, Connie, and we miss you, don't we? Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I said. We can't go on together. Oh, we're suspicious minds.
Suspicious minds.
And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So with an old friend I know, what's about to say hello? Is it windy in here? Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again. We can't go on together. Oh, we're suspicious minds.
Suspicious minds.
And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. Oh, no. I'll dry the tears from her eye. Oh, let's don't let a good thing die. Oh, no. 'Cause honey, you know I'll never lie to you. I say no, no, when you say we're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. Sing it, baby. Because I love you. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Why can't you see? Oh, oh, oh. I think I must hit my knee. Can you don't believe a word I'm saying? Y'all ready to go to work? Oh, that's it. Because I love you too much. You'll have to try and walk out with me. 'Cause I love you. Cause I love you too much, baby, baby, baby. just how I'm going to sit the rest of the show. How are you doing, Georgette? A voice. Cassidy. How's it hanging? Stop that! That's not right. My mother came out at that point. That was a complete blonde moment. I may be black-haired, but it's blonde underneath, and that's not right. There are children here, and we run a clean establishment. This is not the Villages, okay? This is nowhere near the Villages. This is Inverness, Florida, baby. Are you guys worse than the Villages? You gotta be pretty bad to be worse than them. I'm just kidding. I love the Villages, Florida. Y'all behave. Don't behave. I love you all very much. I do this every single festival, I feel like. And it never gets old to be on this stage. And tonight was special for me. It's been 6 years since we started on this crazy journey together. And I mean together, everybody standing and sitting in this room, we're together. And everybody has a piece of the puzzle, and all those pieces are just as important as the next. And I'm very honored and humbled to I always want to be the best for you guys. I really do. And, I always there are so many young guys that are coming up, and I always, when I step on stage, I always want to give it my best, because if I'm not, then I'm taking an opportunity away from them. So I hope I give every single one of the guys my best every night, my staff, and most of all, my family and you. So I hope I'm giving you my best. We're all so lucky that we can do this as a living. And, you know, no matter who you are in this business, we're all working towards one goal. And that is the legacy of Elvis Aaron Presley, ladies and gentlemen. We're all bonded by that. I don't care who you are. We all have that in common, ladies and gentlemen, that love for Elvis. And I'm proud to say that we are staying right here in Inverness, Florida, till the end of time, ladies and gentlemen. This is our home, and we're never going to leave our home. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the weekend. And make sure you thank every single person that's on our staff and in volunteers, and you thank this fantastic band. You thank your host. You thank the incredible talent that is in the back, that works hard for you every time they step on this stage at any point in the year, ladies and gentlemen. And most of all, give it up for the man, Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley. Until we meet again, may God bless you as he's blessed all of us. Adios. Wise men say, only fools rush in. I can't help falling in love with you. Meant to be. Take my hand, take my home, I feel. Right hand now, falling in love with you. I can help falling in love.
on a Friday night. Let's hear it for everybody. Ben Thompson, Emilio, Santoro, and Cote Deonath. We went to Vegas tonight, baby. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2 o'clock and tomorrow night at 7:30 and back again on Sunday afternoon. We're not done with Elvis Presley music. We've got 500 more songs. We're going to do them in alphabetical order. Come back with us, get some rest tonight, and one more time for Infinit-E in Carolina.